Hello, my name is Lakeisha Greenwade, and I'm the founder and CEO of Wearable Tech Ventures, a 501c3 dedicated to the development and promotion of wearable technology. Believe it or not, this particular entity was birthed in Baltimore, Maryland. How did it come about? I actually had been working in corporate America in marketing and in economics, and I was promoting many STEM industries. However, I also love to support Baltimore businesses. And so what I did was I looked at the history of Baltimore as it relates to fashion. And at the time, tech wasn't really a notion. And I brought those two together and I brought an exploratory committee. Considering now that we progressed all these particular years, Wearable Tech Ventures is now a 501c3, but we also have presence in 4 continents. And one of the ways that we've been able to gain traction and gain support of corporations such as the Boeing Company, Under Armour, as well as the National Institutes of Health and Qualcomm is by establishing a brand. And in that brand, it was important to develop a brand story, but it had to start with me. And the important thing that I want everyone to keep in mind is that when you are developing a brand, it is not a thing where you go first to develop a logo or you go to build your website. But more importantly, you have to develop yourself as a leader. And when you develop yourself as a leader and you identify what you're good at and you develop a story and a vision as far as what it is that you are trying to accomplish, then you have your foundation and you can move forward with the other visual items. It's incredibly important to make sure that you establish and build a relationship with USPTO and their resources. And this has been helpful so that our founders and our global ecosystem is aware of what it means to have a patent or what it means to have a trademark, and also various programs that are available through USPTO to gain that assistance, especially since we know many of our innovators are under-resourced. One of the important things when building a brand is also to make sure that you're protecting your IP. And especially when we are developing tech, that is important. And it's important that, especially as innovators like us, that we protect our ideas. And one of the things that my advisors told me and shared with me along my journey was to make sure that I was not sharing everything with everybody because everyone did not have my best interests in mind. The other thing I'd like to mention is when you are protecting IP, in many cases, it can be kind of scary. When you are someone that looks like me, or perhaps you may not have a background in understanding how to bring a product to market, you want to make sure that you're protected when you're talking to people. So one of the things that we do and something that we enforce within our ecosystem is that of an NDA. So I encourage you, as you are building your brand and developing your platform, to incorporate that use of an NDA, which states basically what you share with that particular person or that entity cannot move beyond that particular conversation or any other parameters that you put in place. If you follow these particular steps, and if you work with us, you'll be well on your way to establishing a successful brand and one that is long lasting. Thank you.